But if you have a hardware 3 car that's from 2018 that's 7 years old now, this is essentially what you get. Good afternoon, everybody. Today is another video, and this one is a little tricky because the Tesla Spring update has released. Just got it on my car, but because I have an older hardware 3 Intel Tesla, I get a lot of less features actually in this update. So we're gonna go everything that I do get with a hardware 3 2018 Intel based Tesla Model 3. Then we'll do a quick little recap of all of the other features that the other cars are getting that just mine aren't, because either the age, the processor, or the type of car. So click like, click subscribe, indulge in your life at indulgeclothing.com for the merch. Let's check out the 2025 Tesla Spring update. All right, so what you're looking at here is the Spring Update Hardware 3 Tesla Model 3. As I mentioned, I'm going to go over all the additional features that come on newer Tesla vehicles, but if you have a Hardware 3 car that's from 2018 that's 7 years old now, this is essentially what you get. You get the alternative trip plans on 2025.14.1. You get the Avoid Highways option. You get the keyboard languages, you get the keep accessories power on, and then of course, minor updates is just little minor updates like this. So like when viewing a charging location, you can see cafes, media searches, provide faster, more streamlined access to content, easily scroll through SiriusXM, sign into an Amazon Music free account, shuffle more than 100 songs on Apple Music. You can now see the up next in the YouTube playlist. Interesting. In the navigation settings, you can choose to show or hide chargers. For hotspots enabled, it'll automatically connect to your vehicle, and contact photos are now displayed. Very cool. So let me try to show you a few of these things. So alternative trip plans. Let's I've picked Diesel Tap House, and see, it's going to load me probably 2 options. Yes. So I have 2 options here, 2 to choose from. Now, once it kind of decides for you, you can swipe down here, and when you swipe down, then you kind of get this same menu where you can change the destination if you want to. Now, if I was to go into the settings, this is where that you can tell it to avoid the highways. Now, to keep the accessories on, go down here to your settings. From your settings, actually select charging, and in charging you have keep accessory power on, which I'm going to go ahead and enable. And if you click this, it just tells you that the USB ports and low voltage outlets will remain powered after you exit the vehicle if the battery is above 20%. So what that means is these little USBs here and the ones down in here would continue to charge up, you know, your headphones when you get out of your car. So it would not use much of your battery at all. Like you could charge up a whole iPad and not even use 1%, so not much of a big deal, but a great feature to you know, leave your iPad or your laptop in here and get it charged up while you're walking around Walmart. And then of course, look at the superchargers. So if we go on our map, we pick our superchargers. Say I select this one over here. I think this is one of the newer ones, and then now you've got this nice little bit of nearby information that used to not be there before, which was part of the reason that I made a lot of these supercharging videos. So they're kind of taking up you know, what I'm doing here. What happens if I click see all? Curious. Is it just gonna, okay, so yeah, just list more. But that's a nice feature, definitely, when you're traveling. We were always on Google, so now that this is actually right here, I think that's even better. I had to add a clip for this because it's just so cool. So like if you come to search for music and then like I type in Juice for Juice WRLD, you then get the results. But if you notice at the top, you can click all of your active streaming services. So like my daughter has her Spotify account set up. That's why Spotify shows there. I use YouTube Music and then tune in and live show. Apple Music and stuff is not showing up here because I don't have those logged in. Same with Amazon Music. So like this is the results for YouTube Music though. If I click here, this would be the results for Spotify, and of course whichever one you select, it's going to play it through that app. So very nice, really like that. And so that is essentially a look at everything that I'm able to get on my Intel based hardware 3 Tesla from this 2025 spring update. Now there is a handful of other features which I'm just going to kind of jump through here real quick. Adaptive headlights, that is the matrix headlights that have finally became legal in America after like 13 years of being legal in Europe. So essentially the LEDs can turn off to like not blind a driver. Really cool. available on all cores that support it. Of course, mine does not. Blind spot camera on the driver screen. This is just for Model S and X. Due to all the Tesla hate, they actually updated the Sentry mode to where the side cameras record. So the B-pillar cameras, the ones on the side, now they record as well. Now that's, of course, only for people without hardware 3. There's also an improved dash cam viewer. Save the trunk height based on the location. My trunk don't automatically open or close. As well as a camera app update, which of course is hardware 4 as well. Everything else is kind of so small though that I don't even have a picture or really a way to describe it to you, but that's essentially an overview of the 2025 spring update with a specific focus on a hardware 3 Model 3. I think that'll do it for today's video. Click like, click subscribe, indulge in your life at indulgeclothing.com for the merch. See you in the next one. Deuces.